Good afternoon, Prestige, parents, and family. Welcome to What's Up Monday. It's February 22nd, and there's nothing on the board this week. That's because it's belt testing week. Everything we are doing this week is focused on belt testing. So we've got belt testing today and tomorrow. Then there'll be no classes Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. New cycle will start up next Monday. So I did want to spend some time talking to you today about belt testing. I've had several calls with parents and a great one this morning, and I'm understanding what frustrations parents are going through. So I want to help. We're starting to see basically parents thinking that, well, my child's not doing as well as they did or what they should be doing for this particular belt rank. And your thinking is correct based off of what used to be. Unfortunately, we've gone through a pandemic. We're the first generation to experience that in quite a while. So everything has changed. That means our mindsets need to change. So do not compare your child compared to whatever it is. So an example would be, my child's testing for red belt and they're not able to do 10 push-ups, right? Because they've been training at home, they haven't been training as hard, and we know that red belts should be doing 10 or 15 push-ups. That is correct on the old system. Currently, we have to make that pivot and adjustment. So what that means, and what I talked to about the parents this morning, was you should move your child up in belt rank solely based on the fact that they stay committed to class, they attended classes, and they kept their eye on their goal during a pandemic. We don't care about their push-ups. I don't care about their side kick. I don't care if they've got the squares memorized. All that stuff is extra. What we want to do is we want to be able to make sure, I want to be able to make sure that I am helping children to the best of my ability. And I can't do that if we find, in fact, that we're hurting their self-esteem. And that's what happens when kids don't belt test. When they don't promote in rank, suddenly they start to think, well, I'm not good enough, I can't do that, and it starts a very negative spiral. Naturally, there's an exception to that. We have 2 students not belt testing or not promoting this time because of behavior. They've made the choice to not behave the way they're supposed to at home, and we gave them the opportunity to fix it for the week, and they chose not to. So therefore, I fully support that process of, okay, well, you're not showing us the behavior that you should, therefore you're not ready to promote yet. But that's totally different than when a parent says, you know, I don't think my child's ready to promote because I feel, right? In that situation, please always schedule a call with me. Let's talk about it, because more often than not, we just need to do a mind shift, right? If your child is struggling physically, yes, every child is struggling physically because of a pandemic, and they've been indoors for almost a year. Are they gaining weight? Probably, right? So there's lots of things that we have to take into consideration. I've had to adjust the entire black belt process in order to accommodate what's going on. I want the kids to continue to move forwards. I want them to be able to feel good and positive about what they're doing. So I need to change my mindset on what the requirements are. Right? We're going to be able to get them back into that good physical shape. We're going to be able to get them to memorize and learn all the things that we want them to learn later on. Right now, keep it simple. You're getting rewarded because you stayed in class. Think about it. The COVID crisis was basically a get-out-of-jail-free card. You could have quit. You could have quit anything you wanted to and just said, well, we can't do it anymore. COVID. And you're free. There's nothing else to talk about. But instead, your kid's stuck with it. Maybe they struggled with virtual classes, right? Everybody's struggling with virtual classes. Parents, you're not alone trying to figure out the struggle. This is a new learning platform. This is a new learning process. And the world is shifting. So looking for opportunities moving forwards are what is going to help your child. And that is ultimately what I do in every single case. I don't care what policy is. I don't care what the system is. I don't care what the requirements are. What can I do to help your child right now in this situation? And ultimately, that is what we're doing with belt testing. So please, unless, again, special circumstance that your child has chosen not to behave, they should be promoting in belt rank. All right? Now, if you're just seeing this and you were one of the parents that were thinking that you weren't going to test and promote, you can change your mind. Right? Go ahead and get registered for belt testing in the app. Go ahead and order the belt. It's going to show up late. So what? Let your child know. All right? If you're still unsure, please schedule a call with me. Let's have a conversation because, again, I want to be able to map out where I'm going to, in the direction I'm going to help your child. So that's going to be basically what we're working on with belt testing, which is why the board is blank today. So there you have it. Again, belt testing, regular class time. Every student tests every 8 weeks. Every student should be promoting with 3 exceptions. Number 1, you're in black belt camp. So while you're in black belt camp, you are not promoting in rank. You are attending testings for credit. Number 2, you just joined the school last week and you've only attended 1 or 2 classes as a brand new white belt. You're not eligible for belt testing just yet. We're going to move you forwards to the next segment. And number 3, your parents and I have had a conversation about bad behavior. We've given you an opportunity to change and fix the behavior, and the child has chosen not to. Therefore, they're not ready to promote in belt rank. Other than that, everybody should be moving up. So let's stay on task. Let's stay on track. Let's stay positive. Let's help the kids have structure and goals while they continue to navigate this tough time. Again, if you have any questions, I have a calendar that should be in the Facebook group. You can schedule a call anytime that's available on the calendar. I am more than happy to sit down and talk with anybody to help figure out the situation and or to help your child. Have a great day. I'm going to go get ready for belt testing. Booyah! It's going to be a super awesome week. Take care, everybody.